Alright, hello everyone. My name is Bianca Brooks, and you are now watching Trading Photos. Today we have a special guest from New Jersey. His name is Verzytile. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming on. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Verzytile. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. You know, my style of music, I do soca music mainly, but I also love to switch it up and I do a little bit of reggae, slower reggae style. You know, that's my style. I've been living in the States for about 16 years, you know, but I've been doing music for about 10 years, you know. Only recently we started back putting out new material, like from about 2 years ago. So we start back and we're pushing strong to do some different stuff.
All right, wonderful. Now, spell Verzytile for people that will be looking for you after this interview.
Verzytile. You have to spell it correctly. It's Verzytile. You spell that correct, you put it on any social media network, and I'm gonna pop up.
Wonderful. Now, do you have any music videos coming out? I know Rumble is coming out, right?
I have a new single called Rumble. The video hasn't been released yet. It's gonna be actually released next Tuesday, but we're really proud of that. We work hard on it, and that's gonna be a nice one that I'm excited to put out. You know, so yeah, that's gonna be coming out soon. I also have a lot of other stuff on YouTube, so.
Wonderful. Now, can you tell us about your life as an independent artist?
Well, we all know the struggle is real. Everybody will say that, you know. But I have a team that I work with. We call ourselves Team Diversity. I'm one of the artists and two other artists involved in Team Diversity. Yeah, we do our own thing right now. We are independent, and basically, we're just on the grind. We work hard at our music, and we're working hard on putting out new material, original stuff, you know what I mean? So hopefully people like it.
All right, that's good. And you know, I like to hear original songs because I'm starting to notice with a lot of songs nowadays, the beat sounds the same, and it's like, wait, did I hear that somewhere before?
Exactly. A lot of music they're putting out now is, I don't even want to use I don't want to say what it really is, but yes, as you said, it sounds exactly the same. You know, the lyrics is not even changing. The style is the same exact way of a lot of other people. So, yeah, to me, I'm not saying for a lot of artists come out very original and stuff like that, but like a lot of people still sticking to one type of style, and it just sounds the same. No originality sometimes.
All right. Now, you are an independent artist, but would you like to be signed, or do you prefer to stay independent?
I would actually prefer to stay independent, but if there was a good deal, because a lot of big labels, they try to take advantage of you. You know what I mean? I was actually offered to be signed before, you know, but it just wasn't in the cards for me at that time, you know. So but yeah, I would definitely try my best to stay independent, but as long as the deal is good and they treat you the way you ought to be treated as an artist, I'm all open for it.
All right. Now, how do you feel about these record labels that take advantage of artists and then they lock them down into these terrible deals that make them broke, or worst off, they shelf them and then they can't go to another record label?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that happens, but that is exactly what happens in this day that we live in, because these bigger labels, they basically just take advantage of you. You know what I mean? They just promise you all these other type of stuff, and nothing is really given. So it's unfortunate that happens, but that's just the music business. And I'm fresh I've been writing a lot for many years and stuff like that. I have music out and stuff like that, but believe me, it's hard. It's hard for an independent artist. You know, it's always easier when you have someone pushing your music and stuff. You like a label, but a lot of people, a lot of them don't really do that. A lot of stuff they say that they're going to do. So it's unfortunate, but that's just it. That's just the industry.
All right. Now, do you feel that you're getting the support that you need? Because I know with many artists that I speak to, they said that they will watch people share Beyonce videos and Jay-Z videos nonstop, but they say when it comes to their music, they're not getting that same support from people around them. So do you feel that you're getting the support that you need?
Well, that is actually an accurate response. That a lot of unknown artists like myself, local artist or is not really known by a lot of people yet, like a Beyonce or Jay-Z or whoever it is. A lot of that's why I surround myself with the team that I have, with the friends that I have. I don't have a lot of friends and a lot of people I hang around with because there's a lot of fake people out there. But yeah, there is times that you do not get the support that you need because me as a local artist, you have a lot of DJ friends and stuff like that. You will go to the bar or the club that they're playing in to represent them and stuff like that, and they won't even take the time to play your own song, and I supposed to be a friend of theirs, so believe me, that happens, and that's another unfortunate thing, but you know.
But you keep pushing and you keep
just
doing
keep pushing.
what you gotta do.
Exactly. That's why you prove them wrong.
Exactly, and when you become famous and people are like, Verzytile, remember we went to primary school together? Y'all remember me, man?
That kind of done start to happen already.
See,
you will go to some places and some bars and stuff like that, and guys who don't even acknowledge it sometimes, they hey, Verzytile, what's going on, man? I see you doing your thing there, right? Like, oh, seen that. All right, well, stay over there and keep looking. There's a lot more to come. So yeah, that's how it is.
That's good. Well, you know what? If they're watching you, that's actually not a bad thing because if you have like your videos on YouTube, you never know what video might go viral, and if everyone you know is watching you, that's actually helping to push your video to go viral.
Exactly. Of course. Even the haters too. The haters like to look at to see what you're doing.
Yeah, that's so true.
So yeah, of course.
Now, do you have any artists that you would like to collaborate with? I know Marshall Montana is a huge artist, so would you work with him in the future?
Yeah, well, for sure. Marshall is like the soca god. You know what I mean? Yeah, like he's one of the biggest thing in Trinidad in soca music. But yeah, there's a lot of other different artists that I would like to collaborate with. Like for example, like Bunji Garlin. He's actually he probably don't remember, but he actually went to school to one of my brothers. He was in the same class with them, and I went to the same comprehensive school that they all went to. So we kind of have a connection already, but he ain't know it yet now. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely Bunji will be an artist that I would love to collaborate with. It have other artists like Lyrical and like Pretty and stuff. I like Pretty style. So there, yeah, but definitely Bunji on top of the list.
All right. So how did your family feel when you told them that you wanted to be a musician? Because I know oftentimes with West Indian households, they want you to be a doctor, lawyer, or an engineer.
No, which part I grew up now. No, well, my mom was definitely always supportive of anything I ever wanted to do. She always knew since back home, we used to call it chant. He used to chant or just sing two lyrics now real fast or whatever the case may be. And she always thought we was good at it. And we had friends who was actually in the music stuff that told us like, yo, I should come to the studio and vibes out. But we was too young at the time, And then, stuff happened. Your life go in a different direction and we end up moving to the States and stuff like that. So that's how the music got kind of slowed down for us. But as we got older, we learned a little bit more and stuff like that. And that's why we come back out more strong now.
All right. Would you ever move back home?
To move back home, I'll go on vacation, yes, but I didn't feel like I'd go back home to live now. Not right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
I'll go on vacation and go in the resort and then, man. It could be kind of hard to go back. You get so accustomed to your life over here that probably I could, Anybody could. You know what I mean? It's just, it might be a kind of hard transition to go back there, But yeah, probably.
All right. So, do you have any special skills? I know oftentimes people who are musicians, they can also dance. Do you have any special skills you want to tell us about?
Special skills. But a lot of people wouldn't believe this. But I love my music and everything like that, but I'm actually a pretty good chef.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people say that, but I say that and I mean it. I really actually can cook. So,
nice.
Yeah, that is a passion of mine.
A man that can cook. Interesting.
Exactly.
Do you have any specialty dishes that you cook?
Well, all Caribbean dishes, you know what I mean? Caribbean, and I like to put a twist to my food also. I don't only cook Caribbean food, I cook all different types of food. But if you want to talk about macaroni pans, stewed chicken, and kalaloo, and them kind of stuff, boss, I'm probably getting people hungry inside here right now, man.
You are. And how do you fit? Do you have any advice for people who their parents push them to follow their dreams? Like maybe the parents wanted to be a doctor, but then they couldn't because of, money. Medical school
Right.
costs a lot of money. Do you have any advice for people who want to pursue their dreams, but at the same time they don't want to disappoint their parents? Because music is like a tough industry.
It is. It is. The only advice I could really give them is that yes, your parents always may have a different outlook on life for you, but it's not always they're right. You have to understand that you as an individual and you have your own life to live. And if your parents understand it, I think they would understand that. And if they looking to get into the music industry, they have to know that it's really tough, it's really hard. But any advice, the best advice I could really give them is just to stick at it. If you have a passion for it, you're gonna stick at it, and you're gonna work hard towards it, and you're gonna be good.
Good.
That's the best advice I could give somebody who is passionate about something. Just stick at it.
That's good.
Like my cooking, I love cooking. I gotta stick at it.
Oh, of course, when you live, like I said, if you live to eat, you should know how to cook. And we all have to eat every day to survive.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, that's pretty good. So now I want to know, I noticed that you have a YouTube channel. I know that you have a SoundCloud. I know that you have an Instagram. Is there anything else that you have?
I'm also on Twitter. And, Twitter, SoundCloud. Yeah, that's all. I'm on Twitter, SoundCloud, Facebook, and what's the last one? Instagram.
Well, that's good. I like to see people utilizing all the tools at their disposal. And I know that there are a lot of people who actually are musicians, but for some reason they're not on social media. So I'm glad you take advantage of that, because people might reach out to you and say, well, you know what? I like this guy. I want to hire him for a show.
Exactly. We are actually in our age that we live in now. It's pretty good that the social media outlet that we have is so good to get your music out there compared to a few years back. You know what I mean? So we actually have to take advantage of that opportunity that we have right now.
That's
That's
so
pretty
true.
good.
Because there are artists who get discovered. I know Justin Bieber who Justin Bieber is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Justin Bieber. He got discovered on YouTube.
On YouTube. Yep. From singing Usher songs, and he was pretty good.
He was, yeah.
Hmm.
So at what age did you realize, because I know you said when you were younger you wanted to do music, what age did you realize, you know what, for sure, this is what I want to do. I'm going to wake up every day and do this. I'm going to go to sleep and think about this. I'm going to write songs. I'm going to do all of that.
But since I was about, because I moved here when I was 17, so yeah, I would say around when I realized that I want to pursue this like for real, like around 20, 21. That's when I decided just to like put my heart and soul into it. You know what I mean? And that's when we start pushing hard and we started to write music and stuff like that. We have a lot of stuff that haven't even been released yet. You know? So since 2021, and we start cooking up stuff and we just ready to let it go and everybody know.
So, since you write your own songs,
Yes.
how do you feel about ghostwriters? Because there are a lot of artists who have ghostwriters and then they try to make it seem as if though this is their work of art when it's really someone else's work of art.
Well, I would say I don't really have a problem with a ghostwriter, because if the artist itself who give that ghostwriter recognition for their work, I don't have a problem with it. But if they want to pretend like if it's I who did that, no, that is wrong. You should have never write your own song.
Would you ever write a song for someone,
Of
like as a
course.
ghostwriter, or do you want to receive the credit for it?
If I write a song and I give it to someone, I have to get the credits for it.
So if you write a song for someone and then they turn around and they're at an award show and they're like, yep, it's my song, I wrote it, you're going to go, oh, wait, hold on, wait just a minute now.
Yeah, I'm going to push them off your stage. No, it's just why they should just give them the recognition. They're the one who did the work and put their skill out there. You should give that person recognition for the good job that they did. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be on that stage.
You know, I actually agree with you, because I feel like songwriters actually don't get enough credit. But
Exactly.
songwriting is actually a skill.
Of
It's
course.
actually a skill. Not everyone can do it.
Mm-hmm. That's so true. And even with me and my team, me and my guys, we sit down and we brainstorm and we come up with a lot of lyrics together, you know. And we all have we all give each other out there recognition and stuff like that. So that is just a form of respect. You know, so it's simple as that.
I agree with you because technically that would be stealing if someone tries to pass off your work as their work.
Of course, they're stealing, and stealing is not good.
Exactly. So, do you have any advice to people that would like to write songs but don't know how to get started? Because, like I said, that's not a skill that everyone has.
Exactly. Well, when it comes to writing music, I think you really have to. You gotta have something. You gotta have something. A lot of people started writing songs from actually writing poetry. One of my friends who's one of my artist partner that's how he started. So yeah, I think you have to have some type of something in you to make these words rhyme and make it make sense and stuff like that. Not anybody could just sit down and be like, you know what, I feel like writing a song today. Let me see what I could come up with. I don't think it will work like that. I think you gotta have some type of skill, and we got skills.
All right. All right. Well, let people know again where they can follow you.
Well, again, I go by the name Verzytile. Just spell it correctly, Verzytile, on any social media, and I'm gonna pop up.
All right, wonderful. And my name is Bianca Brooks, and you can find me at Queen Bianca Brooks on any social media. And make sure you subscribe to Trading Photos. That is all for today. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me again.
All right, until next time.